Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the physical Ultimate Gohan, not only at 100% in the hidden potential system, but also at level 10 links. So this is as good as Gohan gets, pretty much. Obviously people might have different builds and everything, but let's take a look at him as a unit. He is a superheroes or hybrid sans lead of 170%, and extra 30% for characters who belong to Bond, the Parent and Child, or Master and Disciple. So he's basically a guaranteed 200% lead for any hybrid san, pretty much until, I don't know, when the game discontinues. He's always going to have a really good leader skill from that perspective. He greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn on his 12 key, whilst having medium chance of stunning. On his 18 key, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, whilst also lowering the enemy's attack and defense. In terms of his passive, he activates the entrance animation once only, giving 100% attack and defense and guarding all attacks for 1 turn if there is another Bond, the Parent and Child category ally on the team at the start of his turn. Attack and defense of 150%. And an additional 30% all the way up to 150% for every attack that he does. In terms of everything else, he gets +1 key per key sphere obtained. If he achieves 20 key, he will fire an additional super attack. If he achieves 24 key, he'll have attacks effective against all types. And he has a 24. He has a high 50% chance of nullifying the opposing character's super attacks if they are key based. So definitely something that's really good. In terms of build, I prefer giving him more additional than anything, but additional and crit split is definitely the way to go for me. I don't think evasion matters that much, and his active skill can be activated after 5 attacks, or alternatively from the 6th turn. And if he's got superheroes category allies in the same turn. In terms of his links, he has All in the Family, same warrior race, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power, which is all great. And then he's got quite a few categories, of course: Hybrid Sans, Full Power, Transformation Boost, Movie Heroes, Goku's Family, Siblings Bond, etc., etc. So he's got quite a bit. In terms of like good stuff to do with the passive. So he has, for example, really good foundations for everything. I think the guard helps him in the first turn. His start of turn defense in the first turn is more than fine, 250-ish K, depending obviously on who's in rotation with him, which I think for the most part hasn't been an issue. He himself, I think benefits greatly from the release of Beast Gohan. It's very hard to kind of mention Ultimate Gohan without mentioning Beast Gohan, because they are so fundamentally tied from the fact that their kits are almost identical, their links are, well, not kits, but their links are almost identical. All of that stuff is super duper crucial towards measuring how well Ultimate Gohan does. And the thing is, for me, I think personally Ultimate Gohan has benefited so much from the has benefited so greatly from the superheroes Beast Gohan, that he's almost a completely new unit. His links helps a lot. The key is huge, and the key is the big factor, because as I mentioned before, his best abilities, his attacks effective against all types, and his additional super are all directly tied to key, and key being so important for him as a barometer of his success as a unit, I think is something that has to be assessed. And it's something that you can't really dally with. You need to provide him with pretty much everything that he needs. If you can do that, he can still be an absolute force. You'll see him hit 20 million, 21 million, 29 million, 27 million. And this is because he can push out big numbers, even defensively. He can really push the boundaries in terms of like where to go, what to do, etc. But I think, you know, what happens ultimately is units tend to stagnate when they don't get a unit that really pushes them forward, and Beast Gohan was definitely 100% that for Ultimate Gohan. Really elevated him, got him to a new level that I think is amazing and is really, really good. But yeah, honestly, I think for me, Beast Gohan is an incredibly reliable, super powerful, really good character that I think does exactly what people need him to do, and I think that's a really good, you know, quality for him to have. Whenever you can say, I need damage dealer, throw him into the team and he'll do some good damage. I think that's always something important. Look, functionally, of course, how can I say, he is always going to be a damage dealer. Defensively, he can have really good defense after super. Of that, I have no doubt. Before super, his defense is okay. But it's really after super where he thrives. The stunning, the attack lowering, the defense lowering, the big damage stats, all of that stuff really, really matters. And I think for me, when I look at how good he does now, I think you have to, it's there where you acknowledge really the big draw of Beast Gohan and how well he does overall in improving and catering to this unit, basically. And Ultimate Gohan, look, nearing 30 million attack stats, well over 1 million defense. He is still 100% completely viable. I just think you have to accept that there are going to be restrictions if you don't get that key. The key makes all the difference in the world. That's how I feel when it comes to like him as a unit. If you can sustainably give him a ton of key that he can work off of, and it allows him to proc those passes fairly easily, I think that's where you want to lie with your units, at least on the surface level. So yeah, I think Gohan is really, really good. Link leveling helps him out. Obviously, it helps out every unit, but it helps him out. It's got some defensive link. Shocking Speed gives him more defense. All in the Family gives him more defense. But it also helps to boost the attack and bring it up to those really competitive levels. So yes, he's a Rainbow. Yes, he's at Link level 10. But he links up with Beast Gohan like a boss. And there's nothing wrong with that. The two of them make an incredibly sensational pairing that I think for me 100% performs at a good clip for Dokkan Battle. Like it performs at a really high level, and I think that's something that is really, really good. So yeah, there's definitely draw cards to every unit, and every single unit in the game has to have something that draws people to it. And I think for Gohan it is that damage dealing. Like I think it is that damage dealing function that people have that ultimately Gohan fits into, that need to incinerate the boss. And yeah, I think other than that, he looks really, really good. Can still be really good while wanting to annihilate the boss as well. But yeah, for me, let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about Gohan? How do you feel about those stats? How do you feel about everything? 100%, not 100%, etc., etc. But yeah, that is basically it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you need any more help. And yeah, as always, I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe. Let me know how everything goes. Obviously, in terms of your assessment of Ultimate Gohan, I'd love to hear it. But yeah, that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, of course, take care, stay safe, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, because I really like Beast Gohan, so I'd like to hear someone else tell me that they really like him. But yeah, besides that, I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care. and bye.